Today I want to talk about the power of calm, direct eye contact as a means for conveying intentions. And this is something I first noticed on day 7 when I met and was subsequently blown by the gay dude that I just happened to meet on the streets. And what I noticed, the first thing I noticed was that he made direct eye contact with me and was almost like he was staring at me. And then when I walked past him, because he was facing towards the street and I was on the sidewalk, he turned his head and continued doing it. And that was really an attention grabber. It was really, okay, what the hell is this person doing? What is this? And at the time he was out there taking photos. I was like, does he think I'm a good photo opportunity or something? But I noticed how much of an attention getter that was, and I started to correlate that is something that might be useful elsewhere. It might be something that would be useful on meeting new people, just giving them direct eye contact and seeing them how they respond, and just being in a calm, non-aggressive manner, and giving them the opportunity to notice that you're noticing them. And this is also something that I read about recently in a Malcolm Gladwell article called What the Dog Saw, which is all about Cesar Millan, and who's the dog whisperer, and he would talk about the different postures that Cesar Millan would take on to convey different things to the dog, and that if he was just calm and non-aggressive, that the dog would react in a totally different way than if he was to change his posture by leaning in more or by leaning back too much. And so when I was out at the club last night, technically still day 27, I was just playing around with making direct eye contact with people and working on my just making it plainly obvious that yes, I'm looking right at you. You are the person that I'm darting my eyes at, and seeing how people reacted to that. And it was really, and I just felt totally comfortable with it, and totally calm, and it was like a big confidence booster just to be able to look a stranger in the eyes and let them know that you're looking at them. That's something that I used to have some vulnerability around, and I was practicing on Murphy, the dog my roommate's dog, and not that I was trying to hit on Murphy, but that I was just practicing on asserting my presence and saying, hey, I'm a fucking human here, all right? And you're a dog, and you got to respect this humanness. And I was just playing with that, and he would react and bark in different ways, and I could adjust my posture and adjust the softness of my gaze in ways to get him to react differently. And so I was using it as a means of just kind of seeing who might be open to me and who might not be open to me when I was out at the club, just browsing things and seeing what was up. And I found that the more comfortable I was, the more it was just really empowering to just be able to do that. It's because I think a lot of us are scared of, we're not used to making direct eye contact. And there are many reasons behind this. I know that Seth Godin mentioned in his book Lynchpin, that there's a zoo somewhere that gives special goggles to people as they walk into a gorilla area. And what these goggles do, they're similar to like 3D goggles, but instead of making what you see different, they make what the gorilla see different. It always looks, it looks like your eyes are pointing off to the side so that you can look directly at the gorilla without intimidating them, because making direct eye contact is almost like a challenge on a primal level, and it can be very, and it can intimidate the gorillas, and it's led to many attacks. And so to be able to do that, to be able to look someone directly in the eye and not be intimidating and not be intimidated, and to not be weird or creepy at all, just because you're so calm and comfortable in what you're doing, is like a real invitation to people to say, well, who is this person? Who is this person that thinks they can just walk in here and look me in the eye and see who it is I am, and be so comfortable in showing who it is they are? And it's something, I think, if you haven't, it's something you can start cultivating with like service employees, just starting to look them in the eye and just beaming good feelings towards them, or however you want to do it. But it's a good skill to build up, because I think if you can be comfortable staring someone in the eye, and you can be comfortable letting someone know that you're looking right at them, and that you are focusing on them, then you can be comfortable with a lot of other things.